Hey, welcome back to the next video. So this video, we're going to configure our web environment to connect to our NoSQL environment. So first thing that we need to do is set up a project. So what I'm going to do here is go into a new project. I'm going to do apps. I'm going to create a folder. I will call it, I'll call it my Firebase project. And hit OK, and then what I'll do, I'll need to do it again. Add the project. I'm using Atom as my code editor. Perfect. And that's fine. So now we have Firebase set up right here. I'm going to create a new file. I'm just going to call it index.html. If I can zoom in here, guys. All right, maybe I can. All right, so we'll set up with the doc type. Let's see here, HTML language equals English. By the boiler type, this would be perfect. Time to use it. So we'll put a heading here. Put our meta tags. I'm not even going to worry about that. Do our title. We'll call it web doc. All right, and then we'll enter heading. And we have a body. And then we'll end our body. So I'm just setting up so it's a sample app to do something. And then we'll enter HTML right here. So remember we had that step that we saved earlier, which was our code. So I had saved this information before. So I'll come back and copy this code because we will need to paste it within our app here. So we'll want to have it within our body. So I'll come right here and paste it in. You know what, let me close this out so things look better. Save it real quick, go back into it. There we go. I just wanted things to light up so it doesn't look like it's not working. So anyways, so we have our script that we're calling with our Firebase. We have a script here. We have our script we're calling within our configuration, project ID, our app ID. Typically, I don't care if you see this, but typically, like your API key, you don't want to display that. So for example, if you're pushing this up to GitHub, you want to erase that API key and put something else in. But this is just a demonstration, so I personally don't care if you see what my information is. Okay, so that's the first step of it. So one of the things that you'll notice right in the code here, it has the analytics right here. So it's called the analytics part that we agreed to. If we comment that out, so if we come in here and we're like, oh, we don't want to collect analytics, it just wouldn't call that and update that. But like I said, I'm just going to leave that for now. So we have our initialize. Let me separate this, our Firebase. So we need to add some code here. So first thing I'm going to do is set up a variable. I'll call it, what can I call it? Just call it big one for now. Equals document dot get element by ID. And then we provide element. We'll just say big one for now. We call it anything. All right. And then we'll end that off. And then what we'll do is we'll set up a database reference. And we have to set up a database next. So we'll use Firebase. Oops. Firebase. We'll do database. And then we'll do reference. And then we'll choose a child within the reference. And then we'll just put text for now. And then we'll say database reference, which is the variable that we just created. Perfect. Dot on, and then we'll pass in a value here. And we'll do a snapshot. And we'll grab that one value, which is, we call it big one. And we'll do dot enter text equals snap value. One second. cat walked in and jumped on my keyboard while I was typing, so I had to go on pause for a moment. Let's see here, big one.intertext equals snap.val. Okay, so then we need to close that parameter here and do that. So this right here is our code, so let's save it for now. And we need to go over here in a second. All right, so did I save that? I think I did. All right, so let's go out to that page real quick. And, oops, document, apps, Firebase project. All right, let's pull this bad boy up. See if I can pull it up in Google Chrome. Oh, it'd be nice if I have it on the right screen. There we go, guys. All right, isn't it beautiful? It's nothing. So let's see what the heck happened here. Inspect it. Console. Whoops. Failed resource block function. Ah, there we go. So it's trying to connect to a database, and we don't actually have a database there. So that might be a problem. So let's go over here to real-time database. So there's different databases that you can choose. You could do cloud database. You could do real-time. More familiar with real-time. That's what we're going to use in this demo. So we'll do create database. So when you create the database, as it loads here, you have these two different security rules. You have lock mode and you have test mode. Lock mode is a more private environment. It's more secured. It's good for no reading, no writing. Just displaying data, whatever the case is. But it depends on what your situation is. Maybe if it's a production environment, it would be different. But for this, what we're testing, we're going to do start in test mode. So it will, anyone with your database reference will be able to view, edit, blah, blah, blah. That's fine because we're just playing. So we'll click enable. Perfect. So we have our NBA players. So now we need to create value down here. So I'm going to click add data. And if you remember, I think we, what the heck was it? What was the value that we used here? I'm trying to remember. Text, I think. Oh, where's my code at? Everything's buried behind everything now. All right. Yes, so we called it text. So that's our child node. So we should be able to enter text in here. And we'll say NBA season 2021. Yay. All right, and then I'll click add. Now, hypothetically, this should be in here. So actually, let me copy this right here. Now we could just do it here. And guess what? I must have did something wrong because here's what should have happened. That code should have popped up here perfectly fine. So let's inspect it, see what I did wrong. Console, Firebase database is not a function, so it doesn't like that 134. All right, what did I do wrong? So I might have typed something in wrong, so let's see what's going on here, guys. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on this. So what happened is, typically, this is the way that you would do it right here. What would happen is, this code right here would communicate and push code out here, but there seems to be a change in something. Actually, let me do this right here because this analytics is being blocked too. So let's oops, save that. Maybe that's a problem, but that's part of it. All right, so that's part of the problem. Is the analytics is being blocked, so I took that out. I need to get back to you and I'll do a follow-up video to see what has changed. So this code is altered in some sense because it's saying it's not a function, but this is how we communicate in order to do it. So let me get back to you. This will be a third video. Will tell us how the new way. So this is the old way, but the new way must have modified. Thanks for watching. I'll have another video soon. Bye for now.